It's impossible to eat only one of these. This is a dark chocolate chip bourbon cookie with flaky sea salt, and they are amazing. It's the only cookie you need to make this year, and they're the perfect combination of salty and sweet. Start with 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and then 1 cup of light brown sugar. You also need 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Once you have all that in your mixing bowl, give it a good blend. Next, crack 2 eggs into your mixing bowl, and then add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Give that a good blend as well. I actually got this recipe from a friend. She brings these cookies to gatherings all the time, and they always steal the show. It actually is a coworker of hers family recipe. Next, add 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then give it a good mix. For this next part, you can use 2 to 3 tablespoons of your favorite bourbon. I had Knob Creek in our pantry, so that's what I used in my recipe. You want to mix that together, but don't overmix. The last step is dark chocolate chips. So you can use chips or morsels, either is fine, and you need 1 cup. Once you have those poured in, go ahead and just fold that in with a spoon. If you have a cookie contest at work, I highly advise entering this one as your recipe because it has won before. My friend's coworker entered this into their corporate cookie bake-off. It was a really big office, lots of entries, and this one did win first place. One of the most important steps is making sure to refrigerate your cookie dough. I would say a minimum of 1 hour. I personally like to make mine the night before and let it sit overnight, so it's about 12 hours for me, but whatever's easiest for you. When you're ready to bake, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. I like to use a large cookie dough scooper to ensure all of my cookies will be about the same size, but if you don't have one, I would say about 3 tablespoons is what you want to aim for. You want to make sure you place these 2 inches apart because they will spread. I typically fit a dozen on 1 cookie sheet. And I failed to mention earlier, parchment paper is a must, so make sure you do put that down first. This recipe in total makes about 3 dozen cookies. Once you have all the cookie dough on your cookie sheet, go ahead and take some flaky sea salt and sprinkle that very lightly over the top. If you don't have flaky sea salt, I'm sure regular sea salt would be just fine. When you're ready to bake, go ahead and put those in anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes, but you want to make sure the edges are barely golden brown. After you take them out, let them sit on the cookie sheet for an additional 2 minutes. Let me know if you try them.